What in the heck? Where are we going, folks? Let the camera just roll. No cuts, no breaks. Let her. What the? Look at the little happy feet. Happy feet. I just love Discus, man. Oh my goodness. Talk about colors, fellas. And there we go. She's ripping. What is going on, Cuffros? Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some news for you. Some updates, definitely hanging out here at the farm and also getting fish for our new pond. This right here behind me, we built a few weeks back. We're looking like a real pond now. After building it, I had set it up, scaped it and everything on the ground over there, and I just truthfully didn't like how low it was. I also didn't like the scape I did inside of it. I'm gonna show you what I did yesterday off camera just because I got bored. I fully finished scaping it, set up the filtration for it, and pretty much everything else to get water in it to then get fish, which is today. I bought this pond right here, this pond itself on Etsy. It was way overpriced, by the way, don't buy it. And it's got two viewing panels, which is awesome because you can see from either side into this pond. I then built this bottom piece, well, Hector did. Hector built this bottom piece to make it up towards the eye level a little bit more. This would be a perfect touch tank, right? But I really want something freshwater in here. It's been a while since I've got fresh water. I've literally changed everything. We've got the big 5,500 gallon saltwater shark pond right here. I finally, by the way, not to get off topic, but I finally got some flow going. So I put one of the jets down in there for now. There'll actually be another one of these over there. And you can just see how much flow there is from that one. Look at the amount of flow. It is nuts. And then I have just a pump blowing water right there to keep some circulation as well. This is just because the filtration is backordered till July 9th. So until July 9th, I can't do anything physically myself other than just wait on this filter. And until then, I have to keep the water circulating and moving, otherwise it's gonna get static and create the worst bacteria you could probably ever think of, right? Enough of the shark pond though, you'll get the gist of that. July 9th, we'll get a filter, and then it goes from there. We get the UV and all the other stuff that I had ordered. We'll get installed, and we'll be ready to fill it up with water and get some fish and sharks, etc. for that. This pond though, we're getting fish for it today. I'm so excited to get fish for this because I've always wanted this pond. I've thought about getting this pond for so long off Etsy, just seeing the pictures of people that have like goldfish and stuff in them. And now I've got it. It's inside the building. I'm super excited. This thing is beautiful. And the scape I went with was a little different. I wanted to leave some room, and that is because I do plan to move over my fly river turtle. My fly river turtle right here. He's hanging out. Beautiful little turtle. The glass is dirty. I gotta clean that. But I want to put the fly river in here with the cichlids. So that's the goal. You can see our scape. We have this really nice rock. I just stacked it up, kind of put it all with each other. So it might be smart for me to eventually like glue this, but these rocks are heavy that they're almost like not going nowhere, right? Like, I mean, it's pretty sturdy. It's good. And then I have like a little spread of smaller rock over here. I just feel like it looks like it's kind of fading out. I don't know. It's super simple. Nothing crazy. Did it yesterday. I was bored. I also did this right over here. It came out pretty nice. So I drilled 2 holes coming in, and then after I drilled the holes, I just pretty much did a hose clamp. Is that what that is? No, that's not what that is. These, I don't know what these are called, but I put 2 up here, and then I put 2 down here to help just hold this as tight as I possibly could towards the pond. Underneath, we have the little door. I just need to get an extension cord, but you see the filter all the way back there. You got the UV filter. I got that one on Amazon, and it's fully set up with hose clamps and everything on them, so no leaks. That's the game plan here. The filtration set up. The only thing we need to go get is a pump. And we need a pump to go on this one. We need to put a pump on this. So a pump, fish, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Got a little busy day ahead of us. That's gonna be amazing, but today is also a big day outside. Hey, Reef Pond, can't forget about showing this. I mean, how do you not? Look at that pond. My goodness golly, that is crazy. I just love how many colors there are, and the lights are off right now. It's bright and early in the morning. Lionfish, look at the lionfish, so sick. Oh fellas, gosh, I can get distracted so easy. We'll go outside and I'll show you why it's a big day out there. But this happened the other day. I gotta have Hector's gonna come back and actually concrete, like cement it onto here instead of the liquid nail. The liquid nail just falls off from the moisture. Obviously live and learn, so we're not gonna ever use liquid nail again, but I did use it for all of this, so we'll see how that goes. So far, so good. I mean, this is the only part that fell off. And I think it does have a big reason is because I have a hose that's underneath this, right? And that hose is expanding and lowering as I use it, which creates movement for the rock, and that's why it falls. Otherwise, this would have never happened. But yep, that fell. I gotta set that all back up. It'll look good. Now, big news. So bright. The pool is actually getting done today, finally. As you can see, they were here yesterday, they emptied it out, they put the pump back in, and it's getting dried out. So all this gets Pebble Tech today, which is it's like that final step for any pool, right? The final step, they'll put the Pebble Tech on there, and then you can fill it up. So I'll start filling this by the end of today, which is huge. Finally, I'm able to start filling this thing. And we'll have a pool by Sunday afternoon, which by the time this video is live, the pool is already done, it's complete. And all I gotta do is wait a couple weeks to hop in. Hey fellas, oh, it's nice and mucky in there. Goodness, after all this rain these last few days. The goats, I'm so glad we built them this, because they really do love it. And they would be miserable if they had to only have that, right? So now they're all spoiled, hanging out in here. The goat house is probably one of the coolest and most best things I've ever bought and built in my entire life. Little baby, you want a pet? He wants a pet. Hi, little baby. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna get dirty here. You gonna start flinging up dirt? Nope. Oh. And I just broke my sprinkler. Look at Beast. Oh, such a firefish. Look at that thing, it's massive. Got the Pacu, the Gar, Beast, Arroween, the Arroween. I hate this net. I wanna take this net off so bad. I hate how this water won't clear up. I cannot get this water to clear up. But, oh, there's another catfish. But yeah, this pond, the fish are doing amazing. I feed them every single day. It's just a little hard to film with the water quality. I'll get there eventually. You know, this is like a live and learn. The rain really messes with this one. Eventually, I do think once the water just sits and it stops raining and overflowing and stuff like that, you would think that'd make it clear, but it actually stirs the water up bad. And also the substrate I used in there was like a gravel that still hasn't got all of its, after all how many water changes I've done in here, you would think it would get clear. It's really not even that bad. I mean, I see all my fish. You can see the Pacu down there, but it should be clear, and I really want to take this net off. Like, I think that's big. This chicken is probably like, haha, you guys are locked up. You can see how big the turkeys and stuff are getting. It's crazy to see. But yeah, I know you're beefing through the fence. And the pigs wanted to make their, by the way, I'm just gonna change my socks after this. But the pigs wanted to make their spot of pooping right here. Stay in there. The chickens are getting huge, as you can see, and that's a turkey. They're getting so big. Look at the turkeys. Holy smokes. See you on the flip. One thing I really love about living on the farm, and I might have mentioned this once or twice before in the past, but I love that no matter what day, what time, what anything, you can always come out your back sliding glass door right there and come see your animals, come see your kids and hang out with your animals. There's no better feeling than having, I mean, I have 16 pigs on this property, 6 goats, a heck of a lot of chickens, a heck of a lot more fish, and 2 emus. There's a lot out here. So when I'm able to just come out here and see these animals and hang out, it's honestly amazing. And the way the yard is built now, we have all these pathways and stuff to each enclosure. I'm sure when landscape's done, it's gonna be even better, but it's just such a nice feeling to have all these animals literally surrounding your home. And if anyone lives on a farm, and I know there's plenty of people watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And even if you have a dog, it's the same feeling, just on a 10x scale. But today is the day we get this pond fully finished, flowing, running with fish. What do you say we get the heck out of here and head over to the pump store? We need to get a pump, which Koi Smart has a lot of fish too, so maybe we can knock out 2 birds, 1 stone. That'd be ideal. Let's go. Alrighty, we're here, Koi Smart. Gotta love this place. We got all our filtration, everything from here for all the ponds. A little discus tank. Those are beautiful, look at that. Always wanted to do a discus tank. Oh, bro, this is it. Got UVs, we got waterfall fountains. That's the word I was looking for, water fountains. That's exactly what I need right there. All right, we're gonna head towards the back. I need to get a pump, which is over here. These are the ones we're looking for, something smaller. Cichlid, perfect. 560 gallons, yep, that's it, that's her. Beautiful. We got our pump, and now inside here we got some koi fish, as you can see. Oh yeah. Goldies. What do you think, Dom?
Look at the girth on them, bro.
They got some bellies. And back here, this is where we're getting whatever the heck we can get for our tank. Massive, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at this tank. Those are some monster cory cats. Like, I'm talking huge cory cats. Lots of discus, love that. And then massive school of literally what I was just talking about, neon tetras. A whole lot. I mean, hundreds of them. And then as you can see, this is why I'm here. The cichlid section is actually fairly large. It goes all the way down this entire thing. All this is cichlid. There's some big ones too, bro. Look at these things. Now we're obviously gonna get some smaller, but they've got some big cichlids.
This one, bro.
Huh? Yeah, big boy. All different types of tetras through each and every tank. This is an angelfish, of course. It's crazy because, well, this is a few years old now, but before this was never even here. And now, of course, it's got this big selection of fish. They have a full fish store back here. A lot of platies, some sunbursts in there. You can see all the babies. Oh, they're not liking me either. Oh, get out of here. Look at all that's all baby fish right there in the back. Look, she's literally protecting them. Look at those things. I like the gouramis. Used to have a couple of these way back when I lived with my mom and dad. Oh, look at the tiny little shrimp. My mom would love these. I should get some of these for my mom. Maybe next time. If you guys think I should get some of these shrimp for my mom's new aquarium, if you guys didn't see last video, let me know. I'll get some of these shrimp. See them all? They're actually walking all over these snails. My mom wanted a snail too, but those are really cool. Beautiful little shrimp. Look at that puffer fish. Dude, that's so cool. I bet he goes crazy on snails. You put a mini snail, like the ones that kind of overtake a lot of freshwater tanks, this puffer will go nuts. Look how fast his fins are moving. Look at them Colombian tetras. I used to have some of those way back too in my tetra tank. See, that's another option. We could always go like and do fish that eat like flakes. So we could do gouramis, any sort of tetra. We could do like tiger barbs. We could do like a whole schooling tank, which would be cool too. But I love African cichlids for one reason, and that's because they breed like mollies and platies breed. To watch babies actually like be birthed and then grow up in the tank is the coolest thing. Neons, couldn't put those really with cichlids. The cichlids would probably absolutely smoke them. These big angelfish, those are cool. Massive, these are big angelfish too. Oh my goodness. Some clown loach. I haven't seen those things in so long, I love them. One of my favorite fish, honestly. For like smaller community stuff, clown loach. So sick. They get big though. All right, cichlids, what are we talking here? Orange, definitely getting some of these. I like the electric blue too. I think we do, how many, Dom? How many do you think we do? Maybe a dozen? Yeah. They'll breed too, so we don't want to do too many. Let's do a dozen. Let's do a dozen cichlids. We don't want to go too big, although they have bigger ones. Like, check this out. Like, this tank's got some monsters in it. That's pretty big. They're pretty big in here. And even this one's even bigger. My goodness. Those are even bigger. Yeah, like this size. Perfect size. About, I don't know, 3 inches long, 2-3 inches long. Well, I think we'll just do, just for the heck of it, let's do one of every single color. Deal? Yeah. All right. Excuse me, sir? Yeah. Can we do one of every single color?
Yeah, I have something to show you.
A dozen. Oh, you got something to show me? Yeah. All right, let's go see what he's got to show me first. What in the heck? Where are we going, folks? Let the camera just roll. No cuts, no breaks. Let her... What the... Dude, he's straight up breeding discus back here. Oh my gosh, fellas. This is like a... It's in the back man cave. Are you guys breeding? Breeding. My guy's breeding monster discus. Wow, bro. Thanks for showing me this. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome.
The blue diamond.
Wow.
Male and female with eggs.
Oh, eggs. Yes.
They lay eggs yesterday.
So you do this like for a little hobby, side hobby?
I have been breeding discus for a long time. It's my favorite fish.
That's awesome.
Electric blue rams.
Blue rams. Some tiny little blue rams back there. You're breeding those too?
Yeah.
Those are obviously babies, right?
Snow white discus.
Blue rams don't get too big, but
no.
Nice, Snow White. Wow, man, you've got some stuff going on in here.
Galaxy koi beta babies.
Koi beta, breeding them.
That's, you see the babies there?
Oh my gosh, look how tiny those are. Those little dots, that's the little baby fish. That's gonna be a beautiful pair. Like, they're gonna have some really nice looking babies. I just love discus, man. Oh my goodness.
Eggs.
Wow. Oh, eggs. Yep. Sweet, man. Thanks for showing us this. I appreciate that. Well, now we're gonna go get some cichlids.
One of each color?
Yeah, one of each color. And we'll just kind of do like this whole row. We'll just get a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. 12 total fish, one of each color. And I'll let you just pick them out. Do your thing, boss. Yeah. Yeah, the very first cichlid. The very first one. Let's see what it is. There we go. Beautiful. Nice little dark one. He pooped. He pooped right away. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that one. Wow.
How many yellows?
Nice
do you
little yellow
want?
one, yeah.
How many?
Just one.
The biggest one.
Yeah.
Yellow lab.
Perfect. Nice fish right here. There we go. Listen, I feel like this fish, it's pretty low key back here. So if you guys have never seen Koi Smart, like, come check this place out. It really is cool. Koi Smart's got a big selection. This is much larger than most stores. Hiding back here in the back of the store, like in the way back. You gotta walk through the whole store to get here. I like how exclusive it is. It's nice. This man could scoop them.
Albino Sokolofai.
Yes. Wow, I love that albino. And I think we're gonna end off with a pure orange. Wow, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 so far. We can get 2 of those.
Red zebra.
Yep, we'll do 2 of those.
1.
Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get one of these as well. These are Venustas. They're very, very beautiful, beautiful color. Look at that color. And this is how big they get. Obviously they'll get this big, but this is exactly what they'll look like when they get big. It's like that. That print is so nice. And he's got a couple of them there.
1.
Yeah, I think that's 12. If we get one more, that's a dozen. There we go. 12 fish. Talk about colors, fellas. That's all we need right there. They'll grow up, they'll get nice and big. We're not overstocking at all. And they will breed, most importantly. I'm telling you, these things are like mollies and platies. We're gonna put them in just a few months. They're gonna get nice and large and just start making babies all in those rocks. It's so fun to watch. I can't wait. We've got 12 African cichlids, a bunch of different species of them, and I'm excited to get them all bagged up and back home, of course. And we have a pump. Don't forget the pump. I left it on the table. Imagine we forgot that. Yeah. My favorite part. Never gets old. All right, fellas, we're not too far from home, so we got about 25 minutes back. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see that. Look at the size of these. Bro, you could breed these so easily. I used to breed them at my other house, the other farm, dude. I used to breed them. Yours had babies?
Yeah, but I just had regular ones.
Oh, that's lame. No one cares. Just kidding. By the way, can you guys tell that we're related? Come here, Dom. This is my cousin, Dominic.
What's up, guys?
We look the same. The mustache and all. Boom. Just like that. Fish, pump, we're good. Oh, I almost just absolutely destroyed the lens of my camera. We're back inside the fish building. I just installed this little tiny pump. 560 gallons an hour. This thing's gonna be flowing, which is double the amount that I think this tank is actually. I believe this is just a few hundred gallons. As you can see, I just installed it right there. We're all good. Hose clamps on. I ran the wire along and down the same exact spot and into the bottom of the tank underneath. And underneath it looks like this, just to let you know. That's what we're looking like underneath. I got the extension cord ready to run. I did buy an extension cord, and I also bought a 50-foot long hose to get from over there where the hose is to the pond so we can fill it up. So we're gonna be filling it up here just in a second. We've got our extension cord. All right, 50 feet. I'm actually gonna need this anyway because I don't really have a hose. Ever since I installed the sink, I use the hose that runs across the building for that. So now we have 50 feet of hose that we can connect. Boom, connected. Hose is connected, we'll tuck that back, and then we should just be able to let it rip. All right, here we go. Oh, kink, unkink. There we go. And just like that, we're filling up. Now, one thing is, fingers crossed there ain't no leaks in this liner that came on Etsy. Because if there is, we're screwed. We're toasted, we're toasted. It's kind of cool, I got a mixture between 2 different sands here. And hopefully the water's not too cloudy. I got it just blowing into the rocks for now. We're gonna get this pond filled up, which it shouldn't take too long. This thing cranks. The well that I have at my house just cranks. So we're gonna find out if there's any leaks here shortly, but it looks awesome. And water is now going in. So API quick start right here. This contains live nutrifying bacteria, all natural. Allows instant addition of fish. Well, this right here is what we're gonna add to the aquarium, or pond as I should say. Just real quick, this is not sponsored, but you all know API is a very, very big part of this channel. We have an entire wall, and when I mean I use it on a daily basis, this is showing you, even non-sponsored videos, I use this stuff. So API quick start going in right now, and then this, we'll put our little, there are real fish, but these guys are just gonna be completely getting this tank exactly what we want it. So then eventually at one point, we're gonna be moving our beautiful fly river turtle into this. And that's why I left so much space here so that he has all of this to swim. And the good thing is, with him being in here, I could really watch his eating. I'll be able to really watch his eating. It is about halfway, and I'm thinking to myself, I really hope Hector said it's good, but I never doubt Hector's work either. But imagine this thing just doesn't hold and just boom. That'd be horrible. I did put our fish in this little bucket here with an aerator because I didn't want them sitting in the bag. So our 12 fish are in this bucket with an aerator. They'll be good in there for days. I mean, honestly, it's aerated, clean water. Obviously, we're not gonna leave them in there for days. We're just gonna let the water clear up, let the filter run for a little bit, and then everything will be good to put the fish in. This is epic. It looks so good. I do want to get a bubbler for it. I feel like a bubbler would look really good and also bring some oxygen into the water. Although this is going to be blowing out here very shortly. Actually, I could probably plug it in. Let me plug it in. And there we go. She's ripping. And we have oxygen flow all set, good to go. Did that rhyme? Oxygen flow all set and good to go. Yeah, water's going in, and this should start clearing up now that our filter is running. I'm about to share a secret with you. And you might know this trick already. But if not, you're about to learn. You get a rock from outside that fits about inside of this. You put the rock as far as you can in there where it's not going nowhere. And instead of that slow flow, now you have a jet flow. So, movement, actual movement. Look at our fly river, mama. Hey, buddy. Can't wait to get you in here. All right, we're here at the pond. It's dark out. If you look out this window, it's completely dark. Hours since I've got those fish and let this water just sit and clear up. So as you can see, the pond is crystal clear now. I can't wait. We've got all of our fish inside this little bucket with an aerator, and they're doing amazing. So let's open this up. Yeah, look at them all in there. The colors are just beautiful. It's like little highlighters in there. All we gotta do now is simply scoop them up and put them into the pond. Oh, they're so pretty. They need some. Oh, that's sick. All right, guys. Ready? Yeah. African cichlids. And we got like 4 more, I think, in here. Yep, 5 more. You know what's crazy, bro? Oh my God, that white one is beautiful. Look at that white one. You know what's crazy too? Is let's get these guys in. Wow. I honestly could have done more, but this is perfect. It's not too much. There's not, an overload of fish in here. I started with a dozen fish. We'll let them grow. And of course, like I said, most importantly, breed. I want them to make a bunch of babies. All right, we have 2 more. Oh yeah. See ya, buddies. So all of our fish are inside of the pond. 12 different assortments of cichlids. I couldn't have picked a better thing, I don't think. And of course, like I said, next is our fly river, which is super cool. I can't wait to get that in here. It's mainly meant for the fly river. The cichlids are just like a little plus because once they get comfortable and make babies and stuff, you'll really fill in that rock area back there with a lot of movement and of course color. I haven't had cichlids, let alone I haven't done anything freshwater in so long. I mean, everything that I used to have that was fresh is now salt. Saltwater Shark Pond, by the way, like I had mentioned, is doing so good. Look how clear it is. It's crazy how clear this is. I could see all the way to the back of the pond, every angle. Like imagine when sharks are in here and the water is more filled up. Cannot wait for that. And then of course the 2 the 2 other ponds that are over here. We have a reef pond, all of the reef fish, crystal clear. Looking so good. Let alone just the reef pond over there. We have also the broken, soon to be fixed tomorrow actually, predatory fish pond, of course, as well. Which, Mrs. Puff, what's up, buddy? And the moonies, and of course, all of our beautiful fish. That little red grouper, bro, is so aggressive. He's waiting for me to throw shrimp. Oh, there he is. Isn't that sick, dude? Look at him right here. Oh! Mrs. Puff is so cool. Oh, smoked it. So as you can tell, all the other ponds are good too. So cichlids are officially here. We have a fresh water pond. First one we've done in a long time, and it looks amazing. Like, this came out so good. Much better than I thought it was gonna come out, of course, which typically I feel like is how things happen and roll out here. I do these projects, and then I'm like, oh wow, That came out a lot better than I thought. So we now have this beautiful cichlid pond here at the house. And as you can see, all the little cichlids are inside. I love that white one. That is beautiful. They're probably pretty hungry. I'm gonna feed them here soon. But yeah, that is a wrap, boys and girls. And maybe it's not a wrap. I'm gonna pick up the camera in a couple days when we get the Fly River Mama into this pond. Let's do it all in one video. How about that? No wasting time. I'll see you in a few days. All right, it's a few days later, and before we get started on moving, of course, our Fly River into the new pond, which all of our cichlids, as you can see, are doing good. Before we do that, Hector's here. Hector? Amigo! We have sanded every bit of the entire deck. All up top here, all of the deck down here, all of the deck over here. Over the last few weeks, months, I should say, of doing projects, it got nasty, right? It just gets nasty because of all the paint that's dropped when we built this pond, and for so many different more reasons, the deck was dirty. So we sanded it all, and then we're gonna stain it. We got stainer, baby! They're bumping the music right now, so I don't wanna interrupt, but we're gonna be staining the deck and so much more. So yes, we've got stain right there. It actually is gonna look like this, maybe a little bit lighter, obviously once it dries, but it's going to look so much better to have stain on the deck instead of, well, it would look good just like this, right? But it's gonna get dirty again, and it'll only have to do sanding again. And when we sand in here, as you can see, it gets dust everywhere, and I hate that. So the fish, everything already ate this morning, otherwise I'd do another feeding on them for you, but I know you guys love to see all these fish eat. Everything's fired up in the pond over here too. But Hector,
What do you think? You like that color?
I like it. Yeah, once it dries up, it'll probably be a little bit lighter. Regardless, it looks better than not having any stain and then it getting dirty again. You know?
You don't have to do again this.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. And then behind you, we're gonna have to piece this together as best as we can. But it looks like we might have a problem on our hands.
Yeah, man, big problem right there.
But I do want to move the Fly River over into its new pond right here. So what I'm gonna do is simply just, Hector, you mind filming for me real quick? Hector's gonna film for me. I don't think, have you ever filmed? Maybe? You film for me? Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Hector's filming. Oh! Look at the little happy feet. Happy feet. Here we go. Oh! And there we are. Fly River Turtle is in the pond. He doesn't really know quite where he is yet, but he'll figure it out. Our Fly River has his own pond, his own entire, much bigger width-wise, but his own thing. This is his only, with his cichlid friends that are all checking him out. Like, what in the heck is that? Look at them all. What is that, guys? Fly River. Very expensive turtle, by the way. It's crazy how much those things cost. He's like, I don't really know where I'm at, but I'm figuring it out, right, buddy? He's loving that flow. He's literally got his head stuck up in the flow. There he goes. Before we end the video, I do want to show y'all what this deck looks like once it's all completely done. So just like this, and just like that, the deck is stained. As you can see, that is what the new deck looks like, and that is what the old deck looks like. If that gets dirty really easily, this probably will, but I can clean it off. This is gonna seal the wood. And this is waterproof as well. So I think it makes this pop so much more. As you can see, once he's done with that, this shows you how big this pond is. My goodness, look at Eric next to the pond. That's nuts. But this makes the ponds, both ponds, pop so much, especially the white one. New pond, and it's freshwater. So for my freshwater people out there, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Of course, the Fly River's, look at him. He's never seen sand before. He's never had sand. He's always had a bare bottom. So he's stirring himself up in the sand, which is so cool. He's gonna love it in there. Thank you all so much for watching. New cichlids, new pond, turtle transfer. A lot going on here at the house, of course. The pool is officially done. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any of the crazy stuff that we got going on. What in the heck did I just... See you in the next one. Peace.